Hey everyone, welcome to Mountain Beast Mysteries. I have a very interesting video for all of you today. It's going to be the first of a little series I'm going to be doing this week. As you can see, the video is significantly longer than most. Before we get into that though, I have a little message here from a new sponsor at Mountain Beast Mysteries. This video is sponsored by the Ridge Wallet. The Ridge Wallet is a sleek, durable, minimalist wallet that is perfect for your everyday carry loadout. They make it in aluminum, carbon fiber, and titanium. I got mine in the aluminum version in OD green because I think it looks the coolest, and mine also has a money clip on it. However, because I hate having things in my pockets altogether or wearing out my pants, I actually just clip the Ridge Wallet right onto my belt and keep it out of the way, and it stays on there quite securely. The Ridge Wallet is RFID blocking, has a lifetime warranty, and can hold up to 12 cards. You need to get rid of that ugly folding leather dad wallet that's overflowing with cards and receipts and crap you don't need. You need to pick up a Ridge Wallet. If you go to ridge.com/mountainbeast and use promo code mountainbeast, you can get 10% off and free worldwide shipping. That's ridge.com/mountainbeast, promo code mountainbeast. There's a link down below in the description. The Bigfoot Quest for the Wildman documentary series is still live on GoFundMe. We've had lots of donations in the last 6 or 7 months. We're going to be starting to shoot that project soon here as the snow melts. So we're going to be getting out into the backcountry, getting into the valley where the cave is apparently supposed to be, back into this beautiful terrain, and we're going to be looking for Sasquatch, and hopefully we're going to be filming it. So we'll see what happens. If you guys would like to donate to that project, the link is down below to the GoFundMe page. Thank you to everybody who plans on donating, and thank you to everybody who has donated already and is all in to support the project. So today's video is very interesting because what I kind of decided to do, and I got this idea based on some of the backlash I saw online of the Expedition Bigfoot show. And they're not the only TV show obviously to do stuff like this, but to basically portray their show in a dishonest way. Nothing against the hosts of the show. It's not their decision. This is a production decision, this is the producer's decision and the people actually creating the show. So basically when TV shows are created, you only see a fraction of what is actually shot. And, it's only the stuff that they really want you to see. Shows are heavily edited and manipulated to, be as dramatic as possible and to keep you around through all the commercial breaks so you watch the whole thing. And so the ratings go up. But I thought it'd be cool to show footage from my second expedition in Wildman, my search for Sasquatch, in kind of an uncut way. So I basically just strung all the clips together in an unedited, uncut way. So the audio is not edited. There's probably some swear words and bad language, so sorry for that. But I just wanted to kind of show, if you're going to be talking about this kind of stuff, I feel like you should be able to be open about it. And people should be able to see everything of what's going on, so there's no deception, and so people aren't tricked or manipulated into thinking what you want them to think. I think it should all be out there in the open. So that's kind of why I'm doing this, so people can actually see what is going on behind the camera. What goes into making a film. Honestly, it's kind of embarrassing watching this footage nowadays because this is old stuff from, I think this expedition was in June of 2015 is when we filmed it. So it was a long time ago, and it was back when I was still very uneducated, I guess, on the subject of Bigfoot. So I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. I was just kind of making it up as I went, going off of information I had from other documentaries, TV shows, and books. So I was still in the learning phase, I guess, and it's just kind of hard to watch. And I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting. Some of the parts are kind of funny, but it's just kind of an uncut look at that trip. And I hope you guys enjoy it. These are going to be long little videos, I guess. But you guys can go through the whole thing. I mean, realistically, you're going to click through the video because you're not going to want to watch some of the clips that are really drawn out and boring. But if people want to go through it and sift through and maybe see if they can find anything looking at us in the bushes and do stuff like that, then by all means, go for it. But this is, that Sasquatch expedition, and it is the one where I feel like we came out with the most evidence, and we went into it not expecting to find anything. And it was, my favorite expedition to date. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make some popcorn, sit down, and enjoy.
Any sentinels?
There might be.
No, that's just Todd.
That's pretty neat. You guys heard that too?
Oh, fuck yeah.
It sounded like to me. Just to find out. Look at that. What's that? Just checking it out. Huh.
Yeah, I got something flicking back at me over here.
You do?
Yeah.
Where? You there?
I don't know if it's like eyes, but yeah, there's something reflecting back.
Is it up on the hill?
Careful. Yeah, it's to our left up on the hill. Yeah, there. Where? Is it right there?
Come with me. Yeah. I know. You're good. So it sounded like branches snapping, eh?
It was something moving. Fell over. Could have been a rock, could have been a log, could have been something moving something. Even walking. Who knows? It sounded pretty far off. I thought it sounded rather close. I'm thinking, well, at least a few meters. Yeah. It was up here though for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just the dew.
What's that?
Reflection? Yeah, because I'm getting it here too. Let's say we go back down for now and see if we can hear anything else.
Yep.
You want to go in front of me?
Yes, please.
The rear here.
So, first occurrence of the trip. A little bit of wood snapping in the bush.
It was
So
pretty
should we camp
hefty.
up here tomorrow night?
Yeah, we're gonna hike up here at least during the day.
Fire pit right there.
Other people have been around here. Yeah, that was pretty unnerving. We all heard the same thing for sure. So there's definitely
it was
something.
definitely something. I don't know. If it was a rock falling, it was a big rock. Like,
No, it was definitely a tree. It was
Something
like,
breaking through trees. Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
it could have been. Yeah, it could have been a tree falling. I mean, there's lots of dead trees here. But
Yep.
It also could have been something.
Because there's a crack and then like you could hear it going against stuff.
Yeah.
It definitely got my heart pumping, whatever it was.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is very remote out here. It's weird hearing sounds like that.
When we last year at Slave, we were swimming. It was covered in.
In and out, or you gotta stay hydrated. Can do footage of me putting on the. Just smoother than that.
A little bit more natural.
Yeah.
To be edited.
Yeah.
first aid kit will be on the bottom.
Where that's supposed to go?
I don't think so.
You gonna want just the GoPro or like some of this equipment too?
Maybe a little bit of hardware if you have like some mounts.
Okay.
Do you have like a head mount or something?
Yeah.
Head mount would be good.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty small pack, actually.
Hey Ty, can I get
Smell me one.
let's do it naturally, like how you normally would. Tell us a little bit about that.
The rifle? Yeah, so this is the Mosin Nagant. So it was used in World War II by the Russians. Fairly durable. You can get it wet, dirty, still fire. Long range, shoots straight.
You think you could kill a Bigfoot with it?
You do some damage.
You have to defend yourself.
Yeah. Slow it down at least. I don't know. These things are pretty big apparently. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bigfoot washing up this road.
Yeah. Dug this road out by hand, they say. Or by foot.
That's why they got big feet.
I'm gonna do a test spray of this stuff.
What? Not here, but not on you.
I think it's only one-time use.
Nope.
Oh really?
To see how it's streaming. Bear spray if that doesn't work.
Careful of wind direction too.
Yeah.
Get all of us. All of us on the ground. Oh.
Yeah.
Easy pickings.
I don't even know how I'm gonna fucking do this.
So
Four or five.
Thumb would be right there.
Yeah.
There's 6.
There's 6 fucking fingers there.
I don't know. That's weird. Just walking up to our car here.
It was parked. It'd be that side. That's the forest side.
Yeah,
This was the
beside
side to the
forest.
woods, yeah.
Yeah, we were walking up to the car here. I was just about to get some more stuff before we head out, and we noticed a few of these kind of strange-looking handprints, like up to my hand. You can see what would be the palm, or what looks like the palm, is a little bit lower. So it almost looks as though something maybe put a hand on here and then peered in.
That bottom part just looks weird, like more fingers.
Yeah.
And they both are this like similar pattern.
Yeah, I don't know why any of us would have put our hands on the window there.
I could tell you I didn't walk on this side of your vehicle.
No,
I have. So.
And there'd be no reason for us to put our hands on the window there, so almost looks like something trying to look at what was inside, possibly. But strange.
Well, I didn't hear anything in the night either.
Nope. Could be our minds, but...
So aside from that thing falling in the woods last night, this is the second piece of
And that's stone.
bizarre evidence that we have. So yeah, and so last night I was walking towards my tent, and my tent fly was open and the screen was open as well. And I go to kneel down, and there was like a rock about this big sitting on the inside of my tent, kind of on the head of my sleeping bag. So that was kind of weird because I don't remember kicking any rocks into my tent. And it's creepy because that was right after we took a trek kind of down this road here a little ways, and maybe when we were gone something came and did that. So it is very bizarre. Just little strange things happening every so often. This handprint thing though, that is very weird. I don't know what that could be.
So there's 2, eh?
Yeah.
So there's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Was that there yesterday though? Like
Well,
when you were driving?
It was dusty here last night. Like the car's gotten a lot of dust since we've been here, so if there was something on the window there, wouldn't have shown up until the dust blew by. But I don't recall seeing anything like that on.
I don't think it's a handprint though, because look, when I touch it, that's what like it would be
But
a lot
You
clearer.
can see finger ridges though.
If there's
There's oil and then
there
the
is
dust.
grease and then
okay.
the dust goes on it.
You
I
can see
see.
finger ridges like the
But-
line.
Yeah,
Or what do you mean?
but yeah, it was like this. Eh?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Let's see the palms. Can you see?
Doesn't look like there's much of a smear there.
No, you can see it's definitely like that's palm prints, but let's see.
They definitely look like fingertips.
Yeah.
And
Well, they
But how
are.
is
you
it?
can
How is
see.
it? Yeah. Well.
But the thumb, that doesn't line up. It's got to be pressed twice.
yeah.
But it smeared its palm, whoever did it, right?
Yeah, you can see like dermal ridges
Yeah.
on that. So it is something did touch.
Either us or.
Yeah,
And it was like that, right? Or
we can't
this
call that any kind of conclusive evidence, but
Like this and then like that. Oh.
why would you put your hands like that? though?
Exactly.
Like,
Why
that's
would
just-
I ever? Like you would never push a door shut from the window. You'd always go down there, which is strange.
What's this?
unless someone was like,
That
Is that
could be.
anything?
That
unless
might be
someone
it,
was
yeah.
good.
I did peer in on the other side. But
Weird.
Rolling.
Mm-hmm.
So last night we were sitting around the campfire pretty late. What do you think it was, around 12? Yeah, around midnight. We were sitting around and talking and just having a good time, and all of a sudden we heard something in the bushes over here. It was like a loud crack and then like a thump. It could have been like a tree falling over or something. We don't really know. So we kind of hiked up there just a little ways in last night, but you can't really see too much in the dark. So right now we're gonna head up this way and see what we can find, see if we can maybe find some footprints or any signs of a tree breaking or anything really. So we'll head up there, we'll set up some trail cameras, maybe put some apples out to see if we can kind of bait the creature, or if it was anything. It could have just been a natural occurrence, but that is the plan for today.
Okay. Last night.
General area.
So this is roughly where we heard that noise last night. I mean, if you look here, there is a lot of deadfall, so trees are falling naturally, but were they falling or were they pushed over? Who knows?
Okay.
So this is the kind of general area where we heard the noises last night. It sounded like a big tree falling. As you can see, there's lots of deadfall, so lots of trees do fall here naturally. I mean, last night there was very little wind, so it did seem kind of bizarre that it happened right next to our camp and right, you know, like as the sun was going down. So if these things are nocturnal, I mean, it was the perfect time. Maybe a way to try and scare us out of here. So right here, just a bit further down from where all those fallen trees, where there is a disturbance of some kind, this moss is kind of peeled back, and it kind of looks like there's like claw marks in here. So it was probably from a bear. We know there's lots of them in the area, so we'll probably just keep our eyes open for stuff like this. I mean, this moss is really good because when you step on it, it makes a really good impression. But I don't really see any other prints here from anybody other than us. Not even any kind of like bear track. So I guess we'll continue on and keep looking for things like that. Oh yeah. There's another one there. Can you make it over here somehow? Yeah, you can just roll the whole time. Okay, so right here we have a potential track of some sort. It is kind of like a human-shaped footprint. Probably not very fresh. I mean, what would you think?
Looks like it's been there for a while.
Yeah. And the interesting part is that this one is behind that there, which looks like another old impression. I don't know if you can see that. And these it looks like it's about, what, 4.5 feet apart? Something like that up this hill.
Big step up a hill.
If it is, I mean, they do look like footprints.
Is there anything else?
I guess we'll have to look.
Good.
Okay, so where this track is, you know, if I try to replicate that stride, I mean, like this is a huge step uphill and it's all the way up here. So I don't think a human being is going to be able to do that. I guess we'll carry on and see if we can find any more of these impressions. Follow them. Kind of a garbage.
Good.
Okay. What we have here, we've literally just hiked another 5 minutes from where we last were filming. But this right here looks like a naked human-like footprint. I don't know how it's gonna turn up on there, but this looks like a heel. It kind of narrows out here, and it looks like toes. I mean, I'd say it's probably 12 inches only 12 or 13 inches. But if this is from a Bigfoot, it's the first track I've ever found. And it's a shame it's in the moss, because it'd be nice to try and cast one. But it is definitely an impression. I mean, put my glasses there for perspective. There's the end of the heel. I'd say it's double the length of the width of my glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this track, but if you come over here, we also found a series of what appear to be grizzly bear tracks, and they look fresh. I mean, these are clear as day. Like, look how deep that is. So something was definitely walking through here very recently. Yeah, like it could have been last night, that noise we heard. I mean, this one, like that's a pretty big paw, and they just keep going. I don't think we should follow those. That's pretty close to our camp.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
It's what, 300 meters away?
Yeah, pretty close. So this is a pretty dangerous place, apparently, but we have weapons. What we'll probably do right now is kind of follow that potential Bigfoot track and see if we can find any more. Maybe set up a trail camera up here overnight.
You're looking feet anyways, so.
Okay. Almost took it out of commission.
Oh, there you go.
It's bigger than your foot, man.
It's bigger than my foot, yeah. Sweet.
See if we can fix that a little bit. Oh, whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah. It's definitely quite a bit bigger than my foot, and I have a size 10.5 to 11 foot. And leaves a lasting impression. Mine pops right back up.
Like, who knows when that one was there? I mean,
So that's.
it could have been fresh too.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
So this is the original print that we just saw. I tried to press here, but that was where a log was, so it kind of broke in. But this is the third time I put my foot in this impression, but I stepped down, and it's already popping up. It still has the same heel shape as this, but this already seems to be popping up a little more. And when we had that earlier, the toes seemed to be a lot wider spread than mine. And as you can see, I don't have the narrowest feet, pretty wide feet, but yeah, that's definitely longer and wider than mine. The toes, here's in mine, the toes go to about there, so that'd be at least a size 12, 13. I have a size 10, 10 and a half, 11 sometimes, so yeah, it's that's the weirdest thing I've seen so far on this trip. So we'll see what else we can see around here.
See anything else?
Just the bear tracks coming from that way.
We can just have the video.
Your boots on. Oh, you took it off, right?
Should probably put it pretty high up.
Don't want to get Bigfoot's knees.
Pretty tall. So that doesn't blow in the wind and set the camera off. Perfect. Okay. So we have what looks to be another track, and it again is human shaped. We got a heel. It kind of narrows down in the middle and then kind of widens out again. But the weird thing about this one is that you could stick all your fingers in here and kind of curl them around. It's like there's toes, I mean, and that goes in about a couple inches. This one looks longer than the last one, maybe by 1 or 2 inches.
How about this one here? See this one?
That's our own boot
I
print.
think that's our own. But like if that is a person, I mean, that is a really big foot. I guess that's why they call it Bigfoot. Like your boot doesn't even, you still got a couple inches.
Mm-hmm.
So we were kind of talking before and kind of figured that if something wanted to walk through here and get away without leaving prints, it could hop on these logs, walk along the logs, and maybe eventually it has to step off, and this is what we have here, but I just don't know.
So yeah, that track that we saw back there was very similar to what I had seen years ago there, with the defined heel, the
Yeah.
bridge of the foot, as well as the shape of the toes.
Yeah.
Looks almost identical to what I had seen.
This one in particular though is just strange because it digs, you could literally like put your fingers all the way in and curl them around. I mean,
Yeah, you can tell there's some.
if something was hoofing it, they might kind of dig in.
Certainly.
I don't know, it's just weird how there's only one. Unless it jumped on one of these logs, which it very well could have. Check this out. This place is incredible. Looks like we might get some thunder showers tonight. Quite a bit of build up. I hope it doesn't rain because, you know, I'm not a big fan of that. The sound of the pine trees bending kind of creeped me out right there. Best not to get too far away from camp. Starting to scare myself.
What's going on?
Sounds like he's way over there.
You hear him? I just heard him.
Hey! What the fuck is he doing way over there?
Good? Is he dumping?
Yeah. But he walked up that way. And he's been gone for like longer. That's why I'm calling for him. He's in a... What are you doing? Yes!
I think he was doing a bush dump.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Oh. Yeah.
Went off pretty far, yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, so the sun's gone down past the mountains now. And I actually just placed our last trail camera right in this stump here. So it's kind of facing the area where we seen some of the tracks earlier. And hopefully whatever comes down the slope in the middle of the night will get picked up by this camera.
Do you want me to talk about how, like, or you can like talk about how Bigfoot has other people have used trail cams. They found their trail cams destroyed or turned around, so I'm gonna try to disguise it a little bit.
I can do that. Or do you wanna? You do it.
Are you on?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna throw some moss around this trail cam. There's been stories of other trappers and people out trying to find Bigfoot. They put up trail cams and weird stuff happens, like they get turned around or even completely destroyed. So we'll see if this works, if he is actually out there and an intelligent being. Probably won't be fooled by this, but can't hurt.
Just gotta make sure none of the sensors are covered up.
That's the sensor too?
Yeah, that's the motion sensor. Maybe we might have to pull it quite a ways back. Yeah. Looks cool. Skeeters. Yeah. Probably taking a video of me right now.
populated with really good people and crazy art. Yeah, you just go and explore the art. That's all we do.
So bright, eh?
She must have smelled it.
Yeah.
Otherwise a bear wouldn't know to push its face into some material and try biting it, you know, it must have sniffed. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, she must have had like some lotion or something on.
And I started thinking about bug spray. Like, just, it's a strong smell. Bears don't really distinguish good smell, bad smell, you know. A barrel full of rotten meat doesn't smell good to us, but it does to a bear.
I try to not wear very much bug spray. Like,
I know, me too.
I just wear like I'll put on like extra layers. If it's like in the summer and it's hot, then I wear some bug spray. But usually if it's hot, it's really not.
Yeah, really, I only like to put bug spray on my clothes. So
Yeah,
if
me
you're
too.
wearing clothes anyways, I guess you don't really need much bug spray.
Yeah.
Sometimes they bite you through your clothes.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
multi-times.
Pretty good clothes. It'd be crazy if someone just leaped out in front of the road.
Yeah.
Not all sketched out tonight than it was last night. What's
I
that?
didn't expect. I said I was just sketched going into the forest last night. I don't think I've ever really just walked in the forest tonight. Hiked up a mountain like these and pitch black lots in the winter.
It's a lot different in the winter.
Yeah.
Alpine environment's different too. Seems less sketchy, like a lot of dark
It did
forest.
seem less sketchy.
Same thing like when I was in New Zealand.
This felt fucking sketchy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Justin. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. All right, and now to find Sasquatch. He didn't
right.
even join in. What an asshole.
The rain came right on my birthday.
Just in time, eh?
Yeah.
I'm filming right now in case something happens to run in front of the road.
That'd be the best birthday present ever.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? Seems to be lighting you up a bit, eh?
Yeah.
That fire still going, Ty? Nice. Yeah, another 5 minutes and we'll be golden. Gives me time to charge the little battery here.
Okay.
You want one of them ciders? Okay. That cooler's back there. You want to crack in? I'm happy we found this. It's good. Yeah. You ever pre-arrange it? No.